Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box here on Jared Takes the L, and I have another fantastic episode for you guys today. Actually, if you can believe it, already our last one of January, which I don't know how that's even possible. Time really just doesn't exist. It just goes so quickly, and now we're already almost done with the first month of 2025. And honestly, I thought there was no better way to end the month off than with some new Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pops. And truthfully, truth be told, there was actually a time where this was going to be the very last FNaF Funko Pop video. There were a lot of rumors, a lot of rumblings over the summer months of last year that Funko had completely lost the Five Nights at Freddy's license. At least that was the rumor that was going around, which meant these ones would have been the last ones to release. That ultimately ended up not being true in a sense. The rumor is now stating that Funko lost the license to only action figures and plushies, but they will still be allowed to make, pops, mystery minis, stuff like that. Stuff that Funko's exclusive products, I guess. So this is no longer, obviously, the last FNaF Pop video, but we have another really cool one, and honestly, I have to say, this is, of course, from, you saw the title of the video already, you already know it. These ones are from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin, the DLC for Security Breach, which, fun fact, we've never played either of those two games on the channel, which I always think is hilarious, because we've done, like, 3 or 4 Opens a Box videos on Security Breach. But these are also the only Security Breach Pops that have ever been made, so it's kind of funny as well. And honestly, truth be told, I think these are actually better than the U2s, which is a first, because I say the U2s are better than the Funko Pops. I don't know on this one, honestly. These ones actually came out looking pretty good. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here today. We're kicking things off with Pop Games number 986. We have Ruined Chica. And yeah, like I said, this one looks crazy. It looks very freaky. They definitely went all out with the designs on these guys. There's the back of the box. It says Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin. And then the side of the box there as well. Let's go ahead and open this one up. And I already broke the box. Thankfully, I'm not an box collector. Wow, this one's actually crazy. And it did come with a base as well. Wow, this is crazy. So there is Ruined Chica. This one is actually insane. So as you can see, she's missing a whole half of her head. It is just endoskeleton that's hanging out there, and one singular eye that is attached by this wire. And they still gave it eyelashes, so, you know, why not? Chica's other half here, it definitely has a lot of cracks in it, especially noticeable in the back of the head. She also has whatever this is supposed to be. I think it's garbage, because Chica's always eating out of the garbage, so that is quite disgusting. But again, also accurate. She's missing an arm completely. She still has one of her arms, but it's down to the endoskeleton. And of course, you see a lot of endoskeleton pieces kind of hanging out and about there as well, especially down with her feet. Yeah, this is very well done, Funko. I mean, there's been a lot of FNaF Pops that really haven't had this kind of detail, and I wish they did, but looking at this one, I'm like, okay. The future of the FNaF Pops are in good hands, because I think now they're gonna, they're gonna start making some really, really good ones. Since they don't have that exclusivity license or whatever it was called, the master license, whatever the heck, I think they're just going to go all out and just make some really good stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else we get out of it. But this one looks really, really cool. I love the details on this one. The white eyes are really cool as well. I think she still has the pink eyes in the game, but Funko doesn't usually do pink. So, we'll take what we can get. And this one definitely needs the base too, because it does not want to stand up on its own. Which kind of makes sense, because it's, ruined. Alright, well, I'll fix that one later. Alright, our next one. There's only 3 in this wave, which, I was kind of hoping for at least an exclusive, but, I'm just happy to get more Pops. I don't really care, who it even is at this point. But here's our next one, Pop Games 987. We're actually going in order today. This is crazy. We've actually been going in order more consistently this year. But this is Pop Games 987. We have Ruined Roxy. Again, our first Roxanne Wolf Funko Pop in any capacity, so this is really cool. There's the side of the box, back of the box with the logo and everything there. And we'll go ahead and open this one up. All right. So just like Chica, this one does come with a base as well. Just honestly, they might all come with a base because none of these are going to really stand very well on their own. And wow, this one's crazy too. So here's Ruined Roxy. This one, really, really cool. Also kind of, you know, what could have been with a normal Roxanne Wolf pop. I don't know if we'll ever get them unless they do something for Security Breach's like 5-year anniversary or something. I don't know. Funko does stuff for anniversaries all the time. So, but yeah, here's Ruined Roxy. This is actually really cool. Of course, her entire face is missing, kind of like Withered Bonnie. You can see all of the endoskeleton details in there, the missing eyes, which are actually pretty well textured. And of course, her teeth, whatever's left of her teeth, I guess, you know, not as many as she used to have. She has a little green tuft of fur still up there, and a little bit of her hair back there as well, and not much else. Not much else is really remaining. There's a little bit of the purple there, but that's all that's really remaining of her head. Not much left of the body either, because it's all mostly endoskeleton with a little bit of stuff here and there. And then of course the back, she's even missing her tail. It's just this tiny piece right there. So Roxy, yeah, these guys are definitely in a lot worse worse state than the Withered animatronics ever were, that's for sure. But yeah, this is another really, really cool one. I like this one a lot. Funko definitely went all out with this one. And even like I said, it's mostly just an endoskeleton with some vague features here and there that looks like Roxanne Wolf, but that's what it looks like in the game. And of course, Ruined Roxy, also one of the most important characters in Security Breach Ruin, since she has, you know, that connection with Cassie and even saves Cassie from the Mimic at the end of the game. And I mean, I would say spoiler alert, but it's been out for well over a year now. But yeah, there's Ruined Roxy. I think that one is really, really cool. And that takes us to our last one for today, and I guess I lied already. I kind of forgot about this. We have had a Security Breach pop before. Back in 2023, I believe, they had Sun and Moon, the one that was like the double-sided one. I forgot about that. So technically we have had Sun and Moon before as a pop, but guess what? They get another one because our next one, Pop Games number 988, is Eclipse, which is basically Ruined Sun and Moon. Very, very similar in concept to that pop that we got, since, you know, half of it is sun, half of it is moon. It's kind of similar to that one. So there's the box. It's the same as always. And let's go ahead and open this one up and see what we got. Maybe. There it goes. And yeah, this one also has a base. I'm not terribly surprised about that. So there's the base. And here is Eclipse, and this one looks really, really good. They put a lot of effort into this one. Just all kinds of wear and tear on here. Even Moon's hat has some you know, rips and tears in it as well. Honestly, there's not really much of Moon left. Most of it is sun. You can see, you know, the little sun rays there, and Sun's half is, you know, it's definitely beat up, but it's at least there. Moon's has clearly been ripped apart, and all you see is the red eye and the endoskeleton. Then you have, actually, his body's mostly intact. You can still see, you know, the bells and stuff on occasion, and the stars and all that design. He is, of course, missing his other foot, though. But yeah, this one actually came out looking really, really nice. I like all the details on that. They still have the wiring, you know, this stuff in the back of the head there, too. But I guess out of these guys, Eclipse didn't get too beat up, I guess. And honestly, that's kind of true. He's still very much functioning and stuff in Ruin, so I guess that's not too surprising. But I always still found Moon to be one of the creepiest animatronics in the series. I never personally, I have played Ruin before on, you know, on the Xbox, but I don't think I ever even got to the part with Eclipse. To be perfectly honest with you, and who knows, maybe I will come back to it on the channel down the line, but here is Eclipse. I think this one came out looking really, really good. I think, you know, these all came out looking really, really good. I think Funko showed that they can really put in the work when it comes to the FNaF pops. It got me really excited thinking about, you know, what other ones we could possibly get now that they're, you know, kind of doing some of these other characters. But yeah, we'll go through them one more time. I probably will see them all 10 out of 10. Very, very good details, very accurate to their portrayals in the games. I just think they're really cool. Definitely some of the best FNaF pops we've ever gotten, 100%. I can't really deny that. But here we go with the ones we had. We had Ruined Chica, Ruined Roxy, and Eclipse. So definitely let me know down below, guys, which of these three was your favorite, what other FNaF pops you guys would want to see. Definitely not the only FNaF pop video we're going to have this year. Actually, there's 2 more, and that's not even counting any U2s that might be appearing as well. So there's still plenty of FNaF stuff coming to Jared Opens a Box, and of course, Jared Takes the L. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, also for this month, which is kind of crazy. When we come back next week, we will be in February, February 1st, which also, of course, happens to be the Royal Rumble. And to celebrate, I will, of course, have some more WWE pops coming your way for that video. So do keep an eye out for that one, guys. But that is going to do it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.